Okay, I'm going to pull my tea leaf cards to continue from part 1. I haven't used these in a while, and they have been calling me like crazy the past couple of days. Ooh. Someone will gossip about all of your secrets. The parrot. Interesting. And that's what you're worried about too. You're worried about people saying stuff. Maybe some people are already saying stuff, and that's why there's doubt in your mind about what's going on. I thought I felt hair on my arm. Well, what's going on between you and your partner. There is some turmoil, that's for sure. Like, I feel a little bit of the anxiety. Tighten in my chest, a little harder to breathe. But remember, God puts people in your life. Source puts people in your life for a reason and takes them out for a reason. Okay? So, it's going to be up to you on if your cup isn't being filled and there's this stuff going on, do you really want to keep putting up with that? That is ultimately your choice. Source did leave us, with our own choices. But, like, do you really want to keep... You're worth more than that. 133 on the timer. Yeah, there's some kind of misunderstanding. There's a wall that's been put up between the two of you. And it definitely has to do with somebody has been betrayed. There's like disloyalty. Trust has been broken in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, and like I said with the 909, with the changes, the endings, that change is coming, that's 5. So with endings, the casket came out. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So this is happening this weekend. So whether it is going to work out and the conversation works out, either way, this situation is ending. There's going to be clarity. There's going to be truth. Everything, all the cards are, they just like literally said all the cards are going to be laid out on the table. Okay. Bless you. Bless you. And if definitely go back and watch part 1 of this. What else do they need to hear in no source? So with a fan, romance, celebration and party. So someone this weekend is going to get some romance. You might be celebrating. I definitely see a wedding in my mind's eye. So somebody might be going, to a wedding. Someone here, because I just saw that, that's interesting. Someone here is involved with someone with the, in their name, whether it's their first, middle, or last, it starts with an S. Starts with an S. It is a younger man. Someone here is dealing with a little bit of a younger man. Maybe a little on the emotionally immature side. Still needs to grow up a little bit. Yep, in the barrel. So thank you for the confirmation. You feel like something is lacking in your life. Perhaps love, money, or goals. And what I was saying before, like you feel like you're unfulfilled. Your cup isn't being filled. What else do they need to know? More. The torch says spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So you're going to become aware of things this weekend, be able to understand what is actually going on. Oh, one did flip over. I thought so. I thought I saw it. Yeah, so bat, take care, enemies are working against you. So somebody's running their mouth. And that's where the miscommunication, misunderstanding is coming about. So for someone here, like you've been holding on to something that somebody has told you that you've heard through the grapevine, but it might not necessarily be true. And you've been acting all weird and your partner's like, what is going on? You know, but you're so afraid of either losing this person or just change, of failure, that you're not speaking your truth. But that's going to end this weekend. Pick these up. 2 turned over, but I'm not going to take, they're saying not to take those. Okay. Oh, did I not say somebody was going to a wedding this weekend? Thank you for the confirmation with the ring. Marriage will take place, either romantic or business. And again, it's possible that this person, like you've heard something through the grapevine because this person is trying to come between you and your partner. And again, it's not true. And this person over here is like, because they're putting the song back in my head from the beginning and tying it all in, coming full circle, which gives me the world again, that they really truly do love you. They want to take care of you. But it's almost like you're tying yourself down and you're blocking your blessings and from receiving because you feel like you don't deserve it, maybe. It seems like, because you feel like you've just failed too many times in the past. But they're saying honor and respect's going to come to you. You need to know your worth. Need to know your worth. Regardless if you're a man or a woman, like you are beautiful inside and out. And you need to know that. It's time for, this weekend is going to bring either somebody's moving, you're thinking about moving, you might be talking about, once this clears up, someone here might be talking about moving in with one another, or moving this forward. And then just an overall new attitude after having this conversation this weekend. Okay, after the clarity, after the truths come in, both of you are going to have a completely different attitude about your relationship and about one another. But you, Bridge, you are going to overcome it. It is saying you are going to overcome it. This is definitely going to show you, because they totally just put this whole sentence. This is going to show you to not listen to naysayers. This is going to show you to not listen to people running their mouths. You have to trust your intuition, yourself, and your partner. If that trust isn't there, then it needs to be built, or you need to walk away, because you can't have a relationship that's not built on trust. You cannot. Might go to part 3. This is a good one. I haven't done reading in a while, so what else do they need to hear, need to know? Some back. So when I was putting it back, one turned over, and the only one that turned over, so a chair empty. So someone is leaving your life. So whether it is this person that you think is close to you, but they're actually running their mouth and you found out, you know, this stuff isn't true, that they're just jealous, that they don't, you know, they actually don't like you. They've been, you know, an enemy working behind the scenes the whole entire time, or it's your partner. You find out, you know, that you've had your own sneaky suspicions and intuition, and that's coming out. So let's see. Wedge. So someone is trying to get between you and your between you and a friend or something you want. So thank you for the confirmation, because I did just say that, did I not? Okay. But someone here, you're actually getting, something important's going to happen this weekend. It's going to be money-wise. Something important's going to happen to someone here money-wise. So someone here is going to find, you're going to get closer spiritually with yourself and with your higher power. with Source, you're going to be